Okay, I wanted to make a quick video because I'm about to make a Milky Oat tincture. There's dogs barking in the background. I'm sorry. It's hard to control. So I picked a bunch of Milky Oats today, and it's one of my favorite herbs to work with. So just try and show without dropping them everywhere. But this is Milky Oats, and the reason that they're called Milky Oats is because, do this so it focuses. Ready? There it is. So that's the milk. It's actually a natural occurring latex. So I'll get into that a little bit more as I am filling up this jar. I'll talk about her and what she does. You can't have any, Violet. You can't have any. Oh, no. Okay, so Milky Oats is a wonderful nervine. For what a nervine does is focuses on the nervous system, and it's really good for calming down the nervous system, calming down the body. If you're experiencing stress or any sort of dysregulation, it's very nourishing, calming. I kind of like to think of it like a nice warm hug. And that effect comes from the milk or the naturally occurring latex that's in this. And if you have a latex allergy to synthetic latex, you may or may not have an allergy to natural latex. There's really only one way to find out. But anyways, Milky Oats is really good for nourishing the body, help kind of protect the nerves, protect against aging. Oh, sorry, buddy. Getting them all over my dog. And you ideally want to make a tincture over a tea if you have that option. And that's because when this oat dries, which, by the way, this is the stage right before it becomes an oat that you would have in oatmeal. Maybe should have chosen a more private place to do this video. But anyways, when the plant dries, the latex dries up. So you kind of lose that property. You can use it, it's just not gonna quite be as strong. So this is really just a simple oat. And let's see. What Milky Oats does on the body is it increases your GABA. So GABA is what helps us sleep at night. It's what helps us calm down. So I'd say the only contradiction for this plant would be if you're taking Xanax or something stronger that has a strong effect on the GABA that's produced by your body. I would just maybe not, take quite as much, because you'll feel really good at first with it, but you just want to be careful because then you don't want your body to produce too much. So anyways, this is how much I'm going to do. You don't need to quite fill up the jar because this is a very dense plant. With other less dense herbs, when you're making a tincture, you typically want to fill up the whole jar, but this will do. And we'll see if I have enough alcohol. You really want to go for 100 proof vodka. This is 80 proof, which means it's 40% water, or 40% vodka, should I say? 100 proof is 50-50. Alcohol and water. But if you have this will do. This is low shelf vodka. This isn't anything expensive. just trying to extract the medicinal properties out of the plant. So I'm just filling this up. I don't know if I'll have enough vodka. We shall see. But this is how simple it is to make really any plant tincture. In this case, Milky Oats. And I notice for me, I like to use this plant when I feel like I'm dry, maybe in the winter time, or if I'm working with a plant that is very dry. I feel like this is very nourishing. I feel like it makes my skin happy. It's very calming on the belly if you have any stomach issues going on, like IBS, things like that. Just think of it as this very warm, kind of soothing medicine. So I didn't have enough, which means I'll probably get more. I don't know if it'll happen tomorrow. It might be the next day. But I want to get more so that I end up kind of filling this up. And I have a good amount left to dry. I'm going to let this sit for 4 to 6 weeks. It's okay if it goes for 8. And then I'll strain it out and I can use it every day. It is a plant, so if you're working with herbs that are a food, if you're working with herbs that are a food, then you don't have to worry as much about taking them for a really long time because they're food and they're safe. If you're working with herbs that are not a food, something you wouldn't just eat, right? Oat, this is in the oat family. There are limitations to how long you want to work with something, but this is very safe, very gentle, safe for kids, for mothers, most people out there. So anyways, that is it, and that is what I wanted to share with you all. So I hope that you get to try this plant in your life and see the beautiful difference that it can make.